To get into the meat and potatoes.
Did you hear Did you hear about that new Superman movie that came out?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it till yesterday, and yeah, I heard it came out. I went and watched it. I said, well, hey, why not? Might as well give it a try. I don't know anything about Superman. You know, I don't know his lore. I don't know anything about it. I just know he like flies. He's really strong. He's like perfect. I know he wears glasses for alter ego, but just like the small things. I don't know deep into it, you know. So I didn't have any expectations whatsoever.
Like
flashback.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, Super Geeks? Hope you all had a fantastic week. Happy 4th, all that good stuff. Our most anticipated movie of the year is out today. It is Superman from James Gunn, starring David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, and we're going to NCG right now to watch it. I got my guy Damani. He's back here somewhere. He said, there he is. Hey, oh, gotta show the shirt, y'all. What you know about that, man? Let's go. Superman. Finally, we're watching it today. Will it be great? Well, we don't need it to be excellent. We just need it to be good, okay?
I think it's gonna be super.
Oh!
I think it'll be super.
Hey, y'all heard that? You're gonna find out from the Super Geeks in just one moment, my friends. Have a great day, and thanks for being geeks. Peace. Oh, man.
End of flashback.
Right.
Yeah, I had no expectation. I didn't.
Unfortunately, this isn't the movie to go and see it if you don't know the lore. Like, if you don't know anything about Superman, this is the worst film to go in and watch, because this film assumes that you know who Superman is. It assumes who Lois is. It assumes you know who Lex Luthor is. It assumes so much, because this film it's not an origin story by far. It is not. It is, all right, you already know, so we're gonna throw you into the middle of it, and hopefully you can find out what is what by context clues.
Well, it's origin in some ways, as far as like, you know, are we talking spoilers?
You know what? We can.
I mean,
minor spoilers, I guess.
Okay, well, it's something about his heritage that he finds out. And it's like, I get the take, that's cool, but for me, it really just didn't work. I think that was supposed to be a big deal, you know? That was supposed to be a big deal, like the reveal of, oh, this is what it really meant this whole time. Oh, it wasn't even a reveal, it was stupid. It was like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, but he's been doing this thing for 3 years now. Like, I don't know. It just didn't hit. It was supposed to be a big turn, a big plot point, and it just didn't hit for me.
It didn't. It fell flat, because it's just like with this movie. It was no build up to it. Like, when it comes to what you was talking about, like his heritage and where he came from, when he found out about that, you know, thing. That was just something that to me was like, it was ripped straight out of Smallville.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I see where they're going with this.
They did that in Smallville, you're right.
Yeah.
They did that. They kind of changed it, I think, in a later season, maybe like season 7 or 8. They kind of expounded upon that. But either way, sorry to cut you off. Yeah, go ahead.
It's how they execute it. Like, as far as this film in general, it's exactly what I expected to be. Exactly. Because, alright, when it comes to like James Gunn and his direction, believe it or not, at the time I was using, I wasn't using Guardian of the Galaxy as like the rubric. I was actually using Peacemaker. Like, Peacemaker is like the perfect rubric. Like, it's comic accurate. It has some adult themes in it, but it's still somewhat quirky, right? And then it's like, when you look at Peacemaker, it's like his outfit, his uniform. When I looked at like his uniform, I look at like Superman's like outfit, and I was like, okay, like I see where this is going. I see the tone, I see the direction. But it's like, as far as James Gunn, as far as his vision for this film, and it's kind of impossible for me not to compare it to Zack Snyder, but
You have to.
it's like I see the difference. I see the differences in where each of them was going. Like, for Zack Snyder was like, all right, Superman is not from this earth. He's extraterrestrial, right? So within those movies, it felt that Superman was like, he tries to be human, but it comes off he's less human. Like, he was just mopey. He didn't say that much. He didn't want to get involved with anything as much. And that was just him, like a little bit brooding, a little bit dark. But then it's like, over here, with James Gunn Superman, it's like, all right, he got some humor. Like, actually, this movie capitalizes on him being human. And within doing that, I guess you could say he's a little bit more emotional. He's a little bit more like jokey. Like, he's a little bit more like quick-whipped, if that makes sense. Like, he cracks jokes very, like, he's somewhat lively. So I see like the contrast there. And also, I guess you can say, like, with the direction, like with like the techniques that's used within like the cinematography.
Oh, there's a lot of good cinematography, a lot of good shots.
There was a lot of good shots, a lot of it, but it was one in particular that I think he did it maybe like 1 or 2 times in the film that I kind of was like, this is weird.
Was it a zoom? Was it a zoom in thing?
Yeah, when he's like flying, and it's like when Superman flies, right? To me, it's like, he can go in any direction. He can go at like Mach speed and everything else, but it still feels somewhat graceful, right? In this film, it looked like somebody strapped a GoPro to his head and shot him out of a cannon. It was like, let's see how he looks like, just
with
like
those camera on face shots, those front center shots.
Yeah, like just going on. I was like,
so
weird.
Okay, so a major component to making a Superman movie is his flight. Like, that's always a big, even, the 78, whatever that movie came out, 77, the original film, the Christopher Reeve, when that came out, like, that was a big deal, like, for special effects. The fact that it made him fly, those people were blown away back then. They never seen anything like that. So for me, the flight is a big deal. And what you're saying is the flight wasn't,
like,
it wasn't exciting, or it wasn't, visually entertaining.
It wasn't like that, but that was only for maybe like 1 or 2 shots. Other shots usually dealt with him fighting somebody in the air. I guess that was cool. That was
saw it in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like, saw it in the trailer, all of it.
Yeah, the trailer did spoil everything. It did.
Like everything. I don't have my camera like on anything, so it might be shaky. It's shaky. It'll maybe a little shaky, but bro, this movie. All right, let me talk about the good things really fast, because there are some good things that it did. I didn't want to just rip this movie apart. I like the coloring. I like the color grading. I like the way everything, how bright it is and how vibrant it is. It looks like a comic book. A lot of the shots. There was one shot, and it's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler, which a lot of the movie is. This is what I was telling my homie. I was like, bro, a lot of it's in the trailers was really not spoilers. Like, a lot of it. I was like, I'm watching the movie, thinking about the cut trailer they put out for the theatrical one, and I'm just like, they showed a lot, all points of it, like middle, beginning, and they showed like everything. You know, some trailers like, you know, it'll be like the first half of the movie, or it'll be like a Marvel trailer where they just misdirect everything, and you have no idea what's going to happen. Like they put shots in the trailer that aren't even in the movie. Marvel, you know, they do that great, but this, they really put like everything in the trailer. I was like, all the shots. That football stadium fight, they put that in the trailer. Him fighting the kaiju, they put that in the trailer. His robot friends at the Fortress of Solitude, they put those in the trailer. They put Krypto in the trailer. They put Lex in the trailer. They put Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific in the trailer. Like every single thing. So there was no surprises for me, and that's really was my biggest issue. Was like, nothing is exciting me. None of this, because I've seen it. I've already seen it. That fight with the football scene, it's a little longer than the trailer, but not by a lot. And it's just not a good fight. It's not a good fight. Fight choreography is everything for me when it comes to any comic book movie. And it was sucks. It just wasn't good. I mean, the Man of Steel fight with Feora, and I forget his name, but the other big Kryptonian, before they fight Zod, when he's fighting them in Smallville. That scene is better than everything that was in this movie, to me. And I know the Snyder boys, the Snyder bros are like, oh, you know, yeah, we told y'all, and that's not me. Like, I want all of it to be good.
Yeah.
Everything they put out, I want it to be good. I don't care if, you know, Ridley Scott made a Superman movie. I don't care if whoever makes it, I want it to be good. Okay, good things. The color was great. The casting was great.
Oh yeah.
I do want to see David Cornsweet in another movie.
Yeah, he's
a good Superman.
He did the role justice, and I forgot the name who played Lex Luthor.
Nicholas Hoult.
Yo, he did a good job as well. The only other Lex Luthor that I consider real live Lex Luthor, like the Lex Luthor, was the one from the series Smallville.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Michael Rosenbaum.
Yes, Michael Rosenbaum is Lex.
Yeah.
So seeing Lex Luthor like in this Superman film, he did his role pretty good. I mean, he was aggravating, he was annoying, he was cynical.
Yeah, for sure.
He definitely thought out everything.
Everything.
Like, he was an evil genius. Like, the only thing is with him, and I guess you could say with everybody else, is that you consider them overly emotional. Like, everybody cried. Like, that's the thing.
Bro,
everybody cried.
I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm thinking like Clancy Brown, the voice of Lex on like the cartoons. I'm like, he would never shed a tear.
Never.
How weak was that? I was so bothered by that.
Look, everybody cried. Actually, the only people who didn't cry was people of the quote-unquote Justice Gang.
Trash. Mr. Terrific, best thing about the movie. Best thing about the movie. They should have called it Mr. Terrific featuring Superman.
Yeah.
That would have been a better title, because he was the star of the show to me. To me. Like, you know, he would stand out.
He had the personality, he had the charisma.
Mm-hmm. The outfit, which you talked about in your YouTube video, like it was spot on.
They will be making their first action live debut on the big screen. You have Mr. Terrific, whose costumes they have gotten right all the way down to the T.
That video that you did 6 months ago, it was spot on outfit. I mean, the fair play on the sleeves, like Terrific on the back, the mask. It was that was done well.
It was.
I want to give James Gunn credit for that. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to just destroy this movie. There were good things about it, and I didn't walk out mad. I just walked out underwhelmed, because, you know, it should have been better. And not say could have, it should have been. This is starting a new universe. I was dissing Man of Steel. Everybody, Man of Steel is sitting at 57% right now on Rotten Tomatoes as we speak, which is absolutely ridiculous. The movie's good, man. I would fight that movie all day.
It is good, like one of my favorites. But the thing is with this film is like, at least for me, I was like, what else can they do? Like everything when it comes to like Superman, as far as like following the tropes, following like storyline, following like, you know, the things that you expect to see from Superman. Like, what else can they do? Like,
They did it.
this is one of the films where I believe right now, it may seem like lackluster, but it's one of those films where James Gunn will have to come out with other material. And it's like further on down the line, once we watch the rest of his material, then we'll be like, all right, because this happened in this movie. Now I can go back to the Superman movie. Okay, I appreciate how they did that, because this right here actually shed some light on this. But like in the video that I did 6 months ago, I was like, yo, one thing about like Zack Snyder and stuff, like in Zack Snyder's universe or the Snyderverse, it's like, yeah, they got criticisms because they was like, yo, like you're putting too many characters, like, you know, in this one film, in Justice League and Batman.
I agree. Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Like they doing all of that, but it's like James Gunn. It's like James Gunn did it just a tad bit worse, because it's like we're not throwing characters, we throwing the universe at you. Like all these characters, well, you find out about them in your own time, but in the meantime, here they are in your face. So get to know them. Like that's kind of like how it is. That's how it felt when I was watching this film, because I took my homegirl with me, right? And she was sitting up there. She doesn't know that much about Superman at all. And it's like for a good moment, like I guess majority of the time in the movie, she was kind of lost, because she was like, "Who's Superman? Like, how did he get to Earth?" Like they explained a little bit about that within like the movie, but they might as well just do it in like in a montage way. Well, actually, they did. They did. Like, all right, we're not going to tell you, we're just going to show you. And then what, I think there was like one scene in there where Superman pretty much told his origin story in a conversation with Lois. And he told his origin story in like what's equivalent to like one paragraph, maybe about like 4 or 5 sentences. And I was like, oh, okay, so you know, just gonna speed past that. Okay, cool. But yeah, like this film, it's what I expected. It's what I expected. It's like, all right, I'm going in, I'm gonna see Superman fight some baddies, save the day. That's it. The only one of the, like that's what I was like, all right, this is it. Like,
But did he do that?
he did, but not in a way that many people expect. Like, case in point, like many people when they watch this movie, what's the title? Superman, right? Superman. But the more I think about it, I was like, this isn't Superman, this is Superboy. That's pretty much what it is. It's like, he isn't Superman yet, this is Superboy. So it's like,
That's a good point.
like it's like, because it's like with this Superman, you can't take him seriously. Like you can, because he got superpowers. But when Superman, when he walked into a building, he has some type of stoicism to him. He has this vibe. Is like, yo, like I'm here to protect you. But like if you get out of line, like, you know, I can throw down. Like I'm still serious. I can protect you, but I'm still serious. Meanwhile, this Superman right now, he looks like that nice substitute teacher that comes in the classroom that gets ran over by the students.
Yeah.
So it's like he's nice, but it's like a little bit too nice. It's like, and then it's like the only time where we seen him, well, I don't say the only time, but one of the major times where we seen him get mad was when Lex took his dog. And I was like, okay. But even with that, the dog, Krypto, originally, I did not want Krypto in this movie, but come to find out, Krypto was like one of the key components of the movie.
Yeah.
And even with even with the dog, I'm like why? Like, the only thing I can say, that dog is like the byproduct of James Gunn's quirkiness. If anything gets serious, that dog is gonna come in there to just either lighten the load or just do something just like randomly, just to get a laugh or something.
Yeah, but the execution on it was done poorly in some spots for me, because it's like, okay, this thing's super, it's strong, it can fly. It should be hurting some of the people. It's not hurting. And you know, and I'm like, oh, it can just decide when it doesn't want to hurt. Is that what it is? I don't know. Man of Steel. Now, I'm gonna always compare it because it's the most recent Superman movie. I don't count Batman v Superman or Justice League. That don't count, because he should have got a sequel, but they never did that for him. But that's okay though. He should have had a sequel before they did anything else. Like, before they did introduce Batman and Wonder Woman to the universe, should have gave that man another movie. Another movie, man. They could have done Darkseid and that. They could have done so much. They could have done Brainiac. They could have done Tallow. Like, they could have done anything. But now we're here. So I compare it to that because at least it was about Superman. Like, that movie was about him. It had a lot of him. It showed him a lot. And, you know, it was about him. This movie, I just didn't really know who it was about or what it was about. There was so many things going on. You know, Lois, they tried to give the Daily Planet staff some gravity. You know, some of them got a little more than others, but not enough. Even the Justice Gang called Hawkgirl, horrible. Just want to put that out there. Absolutely horrible. Ridiculous. What the hell was that? What?
Look, that's the James Gunn quirkiness.
See, I got a homie named Drex, man, and he despises Hawkgirl as a character. And I always tell him, you need to watch that Justice League Unlimited, my guy. I need to watch that Justice League. Like, she's done well in those shows, very well. She has a whole arc. You know what I mean? That are about her. But it's a different Hawkgirl. This was Kendra, and the one in the cartoon, Shahira. So I just didn't like Hawkgirl. Green Lantern, I like Nathan Fillion, so it worked because it's him. He's great at everything he does. So,
He was a jerk.
But Green Lantern as a whole, now this is kind of a spoiler. I'm sorry, I gotta say it though. The constructs that he was creating as a Green Lantern were absolutely ridiculous, and not in a good way. They were so nonsensical. I mean, it was like, this is just absolute.
Again, like, that's
blasphemy for Green Lantern.
Quirkiness. Like, that's all it is. Like, that's pretty much all. Like, anything that's supposed to be serious is kind of like thrown out the window. Like, that's the thing. And also, when it comes to this film, this is what I find really, really, really ironic. This film was the second Supermanish film that James Gunn has directed. The first movie that James Gunn directed that was a Superman origin story was Brightburn.
Oh, for sure. He didn't direct that though.
He did.
He produced it. I think he produced it and maybe wrote it, had some writing, but he didn't direct it though.
Man, look.
But you're right though. He's attached to it for sure.
If he could have brought that same, maybe not energy, but the same.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like the same elements from there and bring it over to here, it would have been like kind of perfect. But I still believe that James Gunn was trying to do everything opposite of Zachsnyder. And that's why I think where things kind of went sideways. Case in point, I said, like, for tone, right? Zachsnyder was a little bit darker, a little bit more serious. Here, it's a little bit more lighter, a little bit more playful.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. And then
way more playful. A lot of jokes.
Yeah, like
a lot of jokes. Joke.
And that's James Gunn.
But
Like that.
it's
Like, go ahead.
no, you because you're right. You're right. I mean, you're right. You're right. He's a joking director. He's a quirky director. That's his style. I thought this would have been taken more serious because of the reinterpretation of the theme they use, like in the trailers and things. And that's another thing about the score wasn't anything spectacular. It's so forgettable. I think the music of this movie is forgettable. I don't think anybody will be talking about this score or this soundtrack. It's like I don't. Yeah.
Like Jackson, AG the chain, and I come around like Jackson, and my homie off the chain. Oh shit, that's sex too. The flow is off the chain, consensual. Got pigeon on the microphone. Oops, I meant the beat machine. That's okay, I'm seeing with your feet, the movie clean. I'm coming back, my homie Grundy over there, killing shit. AG the off the chain.